Have you ever really, truly stopped to think about what your home looks like from, say, 2 feet off the ground? Down there, the world is this totally different place, right? It's a fascinating, colorful landscape of things to touch, taste, and explore. But what if that exploration could be deadly? It's a terrifying thought, and honestly, it's something we need to break down right now. I really want you to think about this question. When you walk through your kitchen or your bathroom, you see what you see: cleaning supplies, medicine, just everyday stuff. But what does your curious toddler, your preschooler, what do they actually see? The answer might just terrify you. And this slide just nails the problem perfectly. To you, that bottle of bleach is a powerful cleaner. But to them, it might just look like a bottle of water. And those super vibrant, squishy laundry pods, come on, they look exactly like candy. And the pills you might have on your nightstand, to a small child, they're just little sweets. This huge gap in perception, well, that's where the danger really lives. So in this explainer, we're going to break down exactly how to bridge that gap and keep your family safe. We'll start by pointing out the most common hidden dangers. Then we'll get into building a truly safe environment. Talk about how to have those age-appropriate conversations, lay out a super clear emergency plan, and then finish up with a checklist you can use literally today. Okay, first things first, the first step to preventing any problem is knowing exactly what you're up against. And a lot of these dangers, they're kind of hiding in plain sight, in products we use every single day. Let's start with cleaning supplies. I mean, concentrated detergents and toilet cleaners are obvious risks, right? They can cause serious chemical burns. But, the most deceptive ones are things like laundry pods. Their bright colors, that soft texture, it just makes them incredibly appealing to kids, who can easily mistake them for a treat. And next up, medications. This is one of the absolute most common causes of childhood poisoning. And it doesn't matter if it's a prescription or just some over-the-counter pain reliever. To a small child, a little round pill, especially a colorful one, it looks just like a piece of candy. And believe me, the list goes on. The danger isn't just in the medicine cabinet or under the kitchen sink. Think about the garage with all the paints and solvents, or the liquor cabinet. Heck, even something that seems harmless, like concentrated vinegar, can be a huge risk. The real takeaway here is that these toxins can be found pretty much all over the home. All right, so now that we've identified the threats, let's talk about the single most effective solution: creating a safe environment. And this isn't just a good idea, it is your #1 primary line of defense. This slide lays out a principle that is so critical. We can talk to our kids about danger all day long, but for the really little ones, words alone are never, ever enough. Physical barriers are completely non-negotiable. A truly safe home isn't just one with rules. It's one where a child is physically blocked from getting to the hazards in the first place. So how do we actually do it? Well, it boils down to 3 really simple, memorable rules. First, lock it up. Use cabinet locks and blockers on any low cabinets that have dangerous stuff in them. Second, keep it high. Store all your medicines and chemicals on shelves that are way out of a child's reach. And third, keep it original. Never, and I mean never, transfer chemicals into unlabeled containers, especially not old food or drink bottles. So, once your physical safeguards are all in place, you can add that next super important layer of protection: conversation. This is where you start to teach awareness and really reinforce the rules of your safe home. But, the conversation has to be age-appropriate. For a 2 or 3-year-old, just keep it simple and direct. This is dangerous. You don't need these long, detailed explanations. As they get a little older, say 4 to 6, you can start to introduce the concept of harm. This is not food. It can hurt your tummy. And then by age 7 and up, you can have those more detailed conversations about what poison is and why certain things are kept locked away, which really helps build a sense of personal responsibility. Now, while we're teaching our kids, we also need to be really mindful of our own habits. Here are 4 critical mistakes to avoid. #1, never call medicine candy just to get a child to take it. 2, don't store medicine on hand, like on a counter, just for convenience. 3, we've said it before, but it's worth repeating: never rebottle chemicals. And finally, don't leave cleaning products out, not even for a minute, while you're using them or after you're done. Okay, we've covered a lot of prevention, but we also have to be prepared. If you ever suspect your child has ingested something dangerous, panic is your enemy. Having a clear, calm plan is, it's everything. So here it is, your 5-step action plan. First, remove the substance from the child immediately. Second, quickly assess their condition. Are they conscious? Are they breathing normally? Third, and this is so vital, do not try to make them vomit. This is an old, dangerous myth that can actually cause way more damage. Fourth, call for emergency medical help right away. And fifth, be ready to inform the operator exactly what you think they ingested. If you can, have the bottle or the package with you when you call.
Okay, we've covered a ton of ground. We've talked about the risks, the prevention strategies, the emergency plan. Now it's time to put all this knowledge into action and turn your home into a fortress of safety.
So just take a moment and ask yourself this honestly. How safe is your home right now? Let's use a quick system to figure it out. Think through your home right now. If you go through and you only spot, say, 0 to 2 potential issues, you're at a high level of safety. That's great. If you find 3 to 5, that means your home needs some improvement. But I want you to pay really close attention to this third category, a critical risk. Just one of these puts you in the danger zone, and it means you need to take action right away. So what even counts as a critical risk? It's pretty simple. If a child can physically get to any household chemical or medicine, that's a critical risk. If you have chemicals stored in unlabeled bottles or old soda bottles, yep, that is a critical risk. Even just one of these things means the situation is urgent. And that brings us to our final and maybe most crucial point. Unlike so many other dangers out there in the world, this is one that you, as a parent or caregiver, have almost complete control over. It's not about luck, it's about organization. Securing your environment is the single most powerful factor in protecting your child. The power is truly in your hands.